Reporting live from the Basement Media Studio. Welcome to the show, where we cover everything from music, fashion, sports, and everything to do with the culture. If you're down with the culture, you know what to do. Hit that like button, share the content, ladies and gentlemen, and most of all, subscribe. Holla at your boy, man. Welcome to the Music Talk Show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Baddie, the captain of the township, and I'm here to talk about South African hip-hop. Alright, so first things first, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know by now, you should already know. We started off with the hip-hop moment of the week, and the first hip-hop moment of the week, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta say justice for CWECWE, ladies and gentlemen. Her family is going through a massive, hectic situation right now. And I'd just like to say from Usedi, from the Basement Media Studios, prayers go to her family, ladies and gentlemen. South Africa is going through it right now. The youth is definitely going through it. Even the hip-hop community stepped up and said something about the situation, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a clip, Nyana got 3 months gap and Bravo. Just Paula Ngalondaba, just really sharing and actually performing this beautiful song, ladies and gentlemen. 3 months gap, no Bravo. Here's a little bit of snippet on behalf of Justice for CWECWE. Check this out. And then after that, ladies and gentlemen, not just 3 months gap and Bravo, I also got this guy from KZN, Beast in Fate, who also took it to social media, created a song, and also chimed in on this situation, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a listen.
Wait. Yo, let me get this straight. Maybe I'm the fool. You trying to tell me an old man thought it was cool to sexually harass a 7-year-old while she was at school? And everybody there but I suggest we refrain from the violence, but our anger and our actions might be triggered by the silence. I know you think we soft cause every day we show you kindness. Don't you mistake it for blindness. No, the whole nation's behind us, I check. No double.
And the one that I really enjoy the most, Udos also had something to say about this. Dos had something to say about this. Let's listen to the snippet, Buffett, quick fast.
We're gonna 7 years, true. Xoxa sicela ushwele isepta kumela ngiyiswele khetheka abayiphuca kanjani ukhe that time ulele ithisha inhloko befihla ikhanda bekumele kubheke Afri forum ishisa iqale kumele balimele ngeze kube njani kulesizwe sibuze kumdali mele kube njani kumzalo obukufakazi bendodakazi abayenza umfazi kuthule kwasi.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say justice for CWECWE. Thank you. Now on the second hip-hop moment of the week, ladies and gentlemen, we got Priddy and Bontle had a dope ass pregnancy announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Bapis bakhuluma ngama deep sticky wena keep a fire kunzima keep off. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't seen this cool clip, ladies and gentlemen, here's a little bit of a snippet. Fire. Cover the combo.
So what am I supposed to do here?
The dipstick.
What's a dipstick?
It's the stick that goes in the hole.
What?
It's the long thick thing.
The red one?
Thing, yeah.
The red one?
It goes into the hole.
Okay, what must I do with this dipstick?
You just pull it out.
Okay, then what? But didn't you pull this
strong
dipstick out?
pull out game.
But didn't you pull this dipstick out?
No, but I'm asking you to pull it out.
No, you said you were going to pull out the dipstick.
Sometimes it's hard to pull out.
No, but you were supposed to. No, I must pull out
the thing is.
Dad, what are you talking about?
Baby, we're just talking about pulling out.
How you doing?
Shout out to Priddy and Ubunke and the rest of the family, y'all. That was a dope creative video. Shout out Priddy. On the third hip hop moment of the week, ladies and gentlemen, it's Skuta The remix pack is out, ladies and gentlemen. So it's better in Pitori level where you get like the 25k, your low to Nova pounds, and some of the Pitori other guys from Pitori Valley. And moving on, we got the Durban level with Zakwe, Beast, and Duncan, and some of the other Durban guys jumped on that as well. Skuta, and then we got the OGs, ladies and gentlemen. Game here. We got the Mugs, GG, Sizwe, Touchline. It's like Uzo. We even got DJ Speech down there as well. I mean, it's a turn up. It's Skuta Baba, Ziawa Baba. You know what it is. And then moving on, we split it at the Come Up remix in which this is just a bunch of come up niggas that are on the come up. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the Woodland Packers or the DJs that actually created it. Shout out to the production. Shout out to Skuta Baba. Remix pack is out. Check it out. Don't go my fit. Okay. On the fourth hip hop moment of the week, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a reminder, just in case you didn't know. We just had it's been 10 years. Basically, it's been 10 years since Ricky Rick dropped Family Values, ladies and gentlemen. Most of us know that's a classic. All of us know cannot be undisputed. That's an undisputed classic, ladies and gentlemen. And we all in agreement, y'all. Thank you. On the second segment of the show, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a project review of the week. And on this week, we're going to review Upos Zonke Forever, Ricky Rick, ladies and gentlemen. You already know it's been buzzing on the streets, ladies and gentlemen. So definitely, we're going to break it down into simple fundamentals, y'all. So basically, my fair to Dago, we got a 17th. It's got 17 tracks, runs for 59 minutes with cool ass features with Cassper nyovest on Emotions, which is a tough verse from Cass, I must say. We got Itikola, Gemini Mage on the song Chant that we already know. Spetonia Pearl on that interlude. Ladies and gentlemen, the vocals on fire. And then Blakey also came through with it on Shintwana. But I must say, Ricky's verse on that song, Blake Shintwana, you came through and you turned it up, man. Ricky's verse on that one. It's also a good one, a good song, ladies and gentlemen. Go check it out. 25k and vocalistic on Kushenga Post. And focus verse, ladies and gentlemen. Focus verse, ladies and gentlemen. Now, check this clip out. Check this clip.
I think I'm bipolar. Kitilege na lili super gashana la flight ke ya Barcelona. Katena kataka baruta no moro no so gemete fella call. 25 pass me the.
And then Elaine as well, that showed up on some of the features that also showed up on Cherish, ladies and gentlemen. The album basically carried a recurring theme, basically after the passing of his dad and adjusting to life. After all of that tragedy happening to his family, growing up without a father in that situation, that's a reoccurring theme. Another theme is his spirituality, you know what I mean? Ricky's spirituality, his belief in God is also expressed on numerous occasions throughout the album, ladies and gentlemen. Also his love for his family, his shortcomings, what he's accomplished with his family, what his plans was with his that's also a reoccurring thing on the album. You hear it on songs like Higher Power, Raindrops, Emotions with Cassper nyovest. I mean, but still he's still maintaining the Kotini talk, you know, the drip talk, the combo talk. You feel what I'm saying? On this song, pushing a poster with vocalistic and 25k came through with the verses there. Pushing a poster is also that drip talk kind of song. You feel me? And Aish with Blakey, because also Blakey came with his vibe, the Blakey vibe, and you know what I'm saying. But I still stand on it. Rick killed Blakey on that song. Argue with your mama on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I said it. Alright, so overall, ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful album. Production wise, it's amazing. It's where you can feel the texture of the song, of the music as it speaks to you, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the production team behind it. Sonically, every song synchronizing with the next, you know, it's like from one song to the other, synchronization was perfect, spotless. People who were behind the mastering of the album, shout out to y'all guys, because y'all did your thing on this one. You know what I'm saying? But ladies and gentlemen, the album is a beautiful album. I think I got to know who Ricky Rick is or was, you know, on this album. You know what I'm saying? His struggles, he expresses his struggles, also expresses also expresses his winnings and also his failures, ladies and gentlemen, in this album. And shout out to Ricky Rick, shout out to the Mercado family. I hope everybody goes out and support Run Up the Numbers for the album, ladies and gentlemen. 17 tracks, 59 minutes, fantastic features on the songs like Owami. That's my jam, ladies and gentlemen. That's my jam. Young Tola, even Kevin Momo, my piano artist, also sprinkled the Yana on there. So he played around with different sounds on this one, ladies and gentlemen. He played around with different sounds, which on this channel we fucks with. You feel what I'm saying? Danko! Alright, we got our third segment, ladies and gentlemen, which is the best verse of the week. And this week, ladies and gentlemen, I never disappoint me. I'm bars on bars on bars. And then this week, ladies and gentlemen, have you heard of this young queen in Fetu? She goes by the name King Baddie. She's a woman, yo. She's killing it, yo. She goes by the name King Baddie, and she's fire, yo. She is fire. I tell you that. I tell you this right now, she might be next up. With the right team behind her, she might be next up. It's like, you know what? Check this clip out, Ntwana. King!
Last night I got a realization, I can never ever have a vacation. It don't really matter where I be stationed, I always be getting a new revelation. Whoa, up to the top is where I'm trying to go. My boo is not permanent, I'm trying to hold. Make all these lame niggas weep what they sold. They use all that warmth and now I'm more cold. I fit in the typical feminine mode. I do as I do, I don't do as I'm told. Told myself that I would never do blow. Fire in my mind, I gun wanna throw on his beat. I'm in it for good, I'm playing for keeps. Do what I should, no bullying me.
And then no Spete Ivale of the week. And then this week, ladies and gentlemen, I had to throw y'all back to this moment. I don't know how y'all feel about this moment. Man, you're singing your Nemesis song and you're actually performing your Nemesis lyrics in stage. I don't know what was going on with this guy, Cassper. What was going on with you, dog? Where's your team? Just to, to level you up on this one. I don't fuck with this clip, ladies and gentlemen. Cassper on this one. No. If I did that, we're gonna check this clip out. Alright, and then now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna hit you with the latest music. Danko Babetu, on the first Spete Usmaman, I just dropped the singing in face. They show me love. Go do Run Up the Numbers. Go check that out. Spete G-Tech on XA with a couple of niggas on there as well. Go Run Up the Numbers on that one. Lucas Raps counting on me, ladies and gentlemen. Also dropped the single Nyana. Lucas Raps, go Run Up the Numbers. Babetu. Siyabonga. Danko! Right, let's go deal again. That was the music talk show, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Sadie, the captain of the township. Do like, subscribe, and share the episode, ladies and gentlemen. Let us grow the community. South African hip hop to the world, man. You already know what it is. So, Sadie, captain of the township, in the Basement Media Studios. We say peace out. Till next time. Let's go.